Lying awake in the dark, contemplate all that I see. Falling asleep in your arms, knowing by morning you'll leave. Was gonna give you everything. Was gonna give you me. Watching the hours go by, wondering how you could see. Lying awake in the dark, knowing by morning you'll leave. Was gonna give you everything. You didn't want me.
traders. Welcome to episode 191 of TA with me, Mitch Ray. You could be doing anything on this Monday, but you're here with me, and for that I'm quite grateful. Bitcoin, not doing much, right? I mean, it had bearish divergence on the 4-hour, hit the top of that channel or the old pennant at resistance, and broke down from there, but it seems we're starting to try to move back up a little bit, staying above the 20 MA. But you know, we're just looking at the daily real quick. Had the couple trend lines. All right, one of the falling wedge pattern, and then one of the equidistant channel, the blue down sloping trend line. As you can see, if we use anchor point 1 and 2, we are not outside. We have not broken out of anything. But if we use anchor point 1, the candle body closes here, and then this crazy volatility wick from Bitfinex tether stuff, we did break out. So I think it's prudent to have both trend lines to at least not give yourself any kind of false satisfaction of a breakout, because I don't think we have broken out really, right? But it's always good to have bullish divergence into bullish convergence. But where's the volume? Where's the demand with all this going on, right? So let's go to the 4-hour real quick so I can show you what I was talking about. We got the elections coming up tomorrow. Big day. Big day. Market is, I'm sure, very, very nervous, right? So, brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. All right. So, remember, we had a pennant here. All right. Remember this thing? It was just kind of like this. Yep. Just had a pennant there before. Now we're just including all the chop to give ourselves a channel. As you can see, the heart line's pretty well respected. As a resistance, and then a support, and then support here. So we broke it, and we got to the top of the channel. Used it as a resistance. The bearish divergence is now played out, where we broke down, reverse our price action. Oh my god, it's loud, my bad. Sorry, like I can't help it when like the song stops like doing the beats, and I'm trying to turn the music down. It just doesn't work. So anyway, here we are. Impulse up. You know, just down sloping consolidation, ran up again, broke down, ran up again, and we're breaking down, down sloping consolidation. All right, so I think that you've got 64.30 is the area to break. Okay, down sloping resistance. If you break this, I mean, there's a good chance you could have a very nice run up to like 6,600. Like, this is overhead resistance we're looking at. Okay. You got 6,500 right there, roughly. See this right here? This wick and this candle body close. This is your resistance zone, your overhead resistance zone. Between 64, 64, and 64.93, right around 6,500, okay? So if we were to somehow break this downsloping resistance, we've got horizontal line resistance right above it, okay? So again, breaking that could send you all the way up to 66.34 real quick. If we were fortunate enough to get past these levels and maybe get some volume, that'd be awesome, right? Okay, that's it. But despite anything, you're just still making lower highs in your previous highs, lower highs, lower highs, lower highs, right? Just continuously making lower highs. But you know, there might be some hope just because we're in this equidistant channel that was so well respected everywhere. We broke out of it on no volume, but then we broke down, back tested it, and we've stayed outside of this channel. We're outside of it still, making higher lows than our previous lows. Always good, man. Always good to see this. Okay. So that's it, man. All right. Across the markets, crypto market. Boom. We've got. Look what Ripple did, man. This is a large downsloping channel, right? We've been in since September 22nd, since we had that huge run up. Look what we've done. We got up all the way to the top trend line of it, and we have failed and respected it as resistance twice. And here we are squeezed between the small channels, upsloping support that was once resistance, and now the downsloping resistance of the larger channel, right? You're just in between there. Crazy enough, right? Oh, will this just form a pennant? Let me break the upside or downside. We'll look at it on the larger screen soon. Top right of your screen is a Litecoin that had that impulse down and then down sloping consolidation. You know, the descending triangle set the tone for. We hit the measured move of that descending triangle down at 47.80, and since then we broke to the upside. And we discussed exhaustion, right? Forms of exhaustion when you impulse down and your consolidation is not contrasting the impulse, right? It was going with the impulse, which you get tired. No one has the opportunity to go short or offload their coin, so no one does anything, and then demand, comes in at critical supports back from September 12th, and we break to the upside. Okay, so struggling at that 200 MA, but at one point on Litecoin got as high as almost $56. All right. So we're consolidating right now. I'm sure just taking note from Bitcoin. Whatever Bitcoin does, Litecoin's going to follow. There you go. You got the top left of your screen is Ethereum. We'll talk about it more briefly in a moment. Just impulse down, up, sloping consolidation, and finally maybe finding that pivot, that anchor point, and we run to the upside. And we'll see if we can get to that heart line at 236. Who knows, man? This thing just doesn't have any kind of demand. No volume. Some of the lowest volume we've seen all year. Okay, and then Bitcoin Cash is being the king. All right, Sword of Thousand Truths, Randy Marsh. Oh yeah. Okay, 100% retrace from its September 27th highs. Breaking out of a downswing channel, but just kind of like Bitcoin equidistant channel we had been in for months. We are outside of it. We stayed out of it, right? Went sideways. Critical supports back from September 18th and 14th. And from there, we broke to the upside on very high volume. Gotta love that. Okay, that's across the markets on the big coins. Okay, the bigger ones. Now let's take a look at some chat. What's up, Montana? Montana's here, so we might as well just pause the music, play the Jesus chimes, pay respects. The Jesus Beatles. All right, hold on a second. Let me this thing's off just a little bit. Okay. Let me know if the Lumia works, if my lights are working. I don't know. Quality control. Hello, Matrix M. What's up, Crypto Trucker man? Hope you're having a good one. Astro Dreaming says what's up. Just Monday. Hey Moz, glad you're here. Jamie Katrona. Seeger Terpstra. Mr. Schaffer, man, the Bitcoin crypto Jesus man. MK, what's up, dude? You want to take a look at the piece of crap Apple? Sure, man. Sweet, it works. Awesome. Yeah, we'll look at Apple. MK, man. We'll put it on the list. You want to see some Qs, Bud Nuggleson? All right, we'll look at some Qs. Sweet, on the list. What's up, local dinosaur, man? Bradford. Mr. Kantomo. Can we get 1 million likes? Impossible. Hey, Rachel Rhodes, coming in from Carolina. Hey, B-Slice, man. Simple B-Slice, man. Randy Babandy's in the house. How many cheeseburgers today, man? Zachary, Ryler. Just getting through chat. Hey, XRP Swinger, man. Let's do, man. Toot toot. It's choot choot. I thought it was choo choo, right? What's up, Manolo? Someone's cutting my grass right now. Let me know if it's too loud, and I'll, have to take measures. All right. Hey, Mr. Magoog. FN based. Hey, Joseph, man. You stop being so awesome, man. All right, you stop talking about yourself. Hey, Tour Master. You like the song, dude? Not sure who that was, but yeah, her voice was awesome, right? That ETF news really moved Mountain Saw. Not much of a news event, was it? Since everyone knew about it, it's a non-event. It's not a news event, J-Bill. Hey, Kelsey 4, welcome. Glad you made it. Hello, Princess Riley, the Twitch streaming Jesus lady. You don't know which is worse, a dentist or Bitcoin? Yeah, because you got your wisdom teeth pulled. Miss Shaffer, did you really? Recently? Qui-Gon Chipmunk Shaffer then, right? Because you know your face swells up. They did recall and ordered comments from interested parties to be made by November 5th, which is today. From there on, they expect the SEC to make their decision, but the exact time remaining is tentative, says Seeger Terpstra. Thanks for the update, man. What's up, BG, 1G Project coming in from Canada. Coffee Crypto, Erwin Coffee. the best freaking coffee. Just feeling more Kenyan today. All right. Thanks again, Mr. Church. Well, XRP swing, I don't mean to slap you in the face, but I'm glad, you know, I'm giving you what you need, at least to stay grounded, right? Stay rational. Because, man, I'm telling you, emotionalism and the fever, fervor, whatever, it gets nuts, okay? Shaver, you want some Storm? Okay, dude, Storm. Sure, man. On the list. Yeah, we're gonna definitely Apples first, MK, man. Yeah, dude, it's not good. It's not good. Did I become Matt Damon without a beard? Is this true? What kind of bet can we make to make me shave my beard one time? I don't know. Y'all come up with some suggestions. Local Dinosaur's asking. Alright. What's up, Shaylin, man? Good to see you. Busy man. Shaylin, you are a busy man these days. I'm having literal withdrawals. You were looking for astronaut helmets before the stream started? Wow. That Moonboy? Hey, James Allen. Vivi Wang, good afternoon. OMG for you? Yeah, sure. OMG on the list. Got it. My stream looks really clear today. No changes on my side. So maybe just you have 1080p on, right? Hey, Johnny boy. Aaron Almareem. I'm fine. How are you doing? All right. You can't even drink a beer? Oh, Miss Sheffer, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Seriously. And hello, Estaj. All right, we made it through chat. I'm Spin Bees here, and so is Gerard Hutt, related to Pizza the Hut and Jabba the Hutt. All right. Let's go to Ethereum. Really not much going on. Really down somewhat today, but who cares? All right, here we go. I mean, like this, what you could be looking at. Just this up-sloping little channel, okay, impulse down, including all the chop from the bottom side and the top. All right, trying to find this bottom so we can anchor it and see if we have parameters of two parallel trend lines. Okay, so running on up. Still think it's prudent to have a swing high to swing low. We're just sitting at that 382, can't break it. But hey, man, I don't know. Like you have an impulse up, down sloping consolidation. If Bitcoin wants to run to the upside, very well could run again. Okay, because if you look, we broke some overhead resistance. Okay, October 16th, 17th levels. We broke it, and now we're back testing it. If we can hold here long enough, there's a good chance we could run again to the upside. Very nice upside potential just with this impulse down. All right, so holding support now, consolidating after a nice little small impulse. We'll see if we can run again. All right, run up to 220, maybe even 230. All right, those are the targets if we were to run up again. Not too much, right? But hey, take anything we can get in this. In Ethereum's disgusting, terrible, crappy bear market, right? But make no mistake that this falling wedge is still in play. It is still in play. And the significance of Ethereum, I believe, is the equidistant channel, that 75% trend line that we have never broken, really, not really, right? We have broken it, and we're staying above it for now, okay? Soon approaching, you know, I mean, you just keep going sideways long enough. I mean, this is like December 3rd, so we got a whole month of candles, right? If you just keep going sideways, up, down, eventually you'll be at a critical area of resistance, the top trend line of the equidistant channel that you've been in since January 13th at all-time highs. So, Ethereum, well, what the heck? I don't know how I hit that. Ethereum is, you know, unless we tank, we go sideways, we got about a month left of consolidation before critical do or die time. All right, so that's it on Ethereum. All right, remember the target. So we had a swing high to swing low on the wedge. We could go between 298 and 381. Right around in this zone. That's where we could run to if we don't crap out. All right, holding on to higher lows for now than our September 11th lowest low. Okay, awesome. All right, again, Ripple, down sloping channel since February, broke out of it, holding above it. Impulse up, down sloping consolidation, nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with down sloping consolidation after such an insanely nice run to the upside, breaking us out of channel on very, very high levels of volume. Insane. So all that was going on, I think it was just like we broke down, hit that 618 from a swing low, swing high. We hit a 61.8% retrace, and then we bounced and higher lows, and then we have a down sloping.
Is that a joint?
Greetings, Mitch. $NVS hit short target entry. Time to elon this Ponzi down. Popcorn.
Hey, Oxy, man, thanks for the 420 contribution. I gotta get that Elon joint back up, man. I don't know what's going on. No idea. But thank you, man. And yeah, we'll look at NVS right after Ripple, and then we'll go straight to Apple after that. Okay. So thank you, dude. All right, but you know, down sloping consolidation after an impulse up, hitting that 618. The 618 was the support. Hey, the common retrace is done, right? From your swing low to swing high. Broke to the upside, and here we are, facing that critical area of down sloping resistance, giving complete validity to this channel that we're in that is down sloping. Okay, so you know, it's funny, you had bearish divergence, and now you don't. You have no bearish divergence going on. You have bullish convergence from a high to a higher high. So good. All right, Ripple needs to break out. What the heck? Is there an ant on me? How's there an ant on me? What's happening? Anyway, you're just making like a low, the lower low, right? Right, low, lower low, lower levels of negative momentum, bullish divergence in this channel, and we broke to the upside, right? So nice volume spike too. So good volume coming in, but we're just struggling hardcore at the resistance. Okay, set my alerts up. We hear the beep. Good things might be happening. Okay. Would love to see volume if we can break this. NVS for Oxd. Oh my god, dude. Look at that Oxd, man. Holy crap. Wow. Fantastic, right? Jeez, dude. And the divergence is still there. You're getting a little bit of convergence in the short term, but dude, make no mistake, from the beginning of this pattern to now, you do have extreme levels of bearish divergence still. Same on the RSI. All right, on the RSI, you even have it in the short term. Still. No doubt. See it, man? Sorry, it's weird when you scale like that. You see it, man? More and more divergence on the RSI. Higher prices, touching like the sun kissed the top of the ascending broadening wedge formation. Okay, what else did we do from the swing high to swing low? We hit the 786 fib node. Not a common retrace. Remember, we're past the common retrace, but this pattern, I'm telling you, it's just an exhaustion pattern. Could remain a little bit more irrational as long as it wants, but make no mistake, this is great areas. Lower risk, certainly. You know, you are in an uptrend for now, whatever. In an uptrend for now after such a large impulse down, all of 2015 to 2016 destroyed, and this is now your new trend, which is upsloping. But okay, man, do what you will. Good stuff, Oxy, man. Good to see we hit that target, and we'll see, you know, when the breakdown begins, because the RSI on the daily is telling us very, very, very soon now. It's using the coinciding variables with a bearish pattern, impulse up, sloping consolidation. Dude, this is like Baba. This is like a miniature Baba, dude. Remember, Oxy, man? You see this? And then you just do this. You just type in Baba, And then it's just like this, dude. It's the same thing, just on a shorter time frame. Same time scale, but different time frame, right? That's so whatever, man. All right, Oxy. Thanks again, man. Much love. Whew. Scroll through some more chat. We'll keep on rolling. All right. Is Bitcoin forming a small falling wedge? Pablo? I mean, it looks just more like a flag, like you're bull flagging or something, right? It's just downsloping consolidation. So, yeah, whatever. You can just measure that one green candle, you know, that November 4th green candle, just measure it from a breakout, and it's probably going to be a good target for you. How ridiculous. I should shave if Bama gets dethroned. No way, man. No freaking way. It's out of my power, man. What's up, Philip, man? Hello, Auntie. Jesus lady. I said I would shave my head if Ripple hit 589 by the end of the year. I think that was hilarious. People actually thought that was real or a thing. What's up about the Beastwags, man? Having a good start, yes sir. If Patreon hits 100 subs, shave local dinosaur. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, if Patreon ever hits 10,000 subs, I'll shave my beard. Whatever. Seems reasonable, fair, you know. What's up, Matt, man? Good to see you, Matt. Faraz Ali, hello. Dumb Broad, good to see you. Didn't see me at the game. Ron, man, yeah, dude. But you saw Bama, didn't you? AB slice, man. Spank the naughty like button, Matt. Ooh, kinky. Oh, it feels so good! My God. Hey, Tomcat. All right, let's move on to Apple for MK. I was just looking at that, you know, before stream or whatever. Is the market using February 9 low for a fib retrace? I see what you're saying. February 9th. He probably is. Yeah, probably. Let's see. Where do I have mine at? I actually used the June low. Okay, just to see where the 618 right now from the June low. But yeah, man, more major. It seems like that's the most major. So if that's the case, we're the 382. All right. 200 on the daily is at 192.44. Yep. That'd also be the 50% retrace. Yeah, right around there. Seems like it'll keep moving up a little bit before we get there, but and honestly, dude, that's like that's the bottom of your channel, right? You're right around that bottom of the channel. Okay. Odd enough, we had that rising wedge trend line 2 right around there too. So, and yeah, there you go. Your negative momentum. You know, you had it, right? Had some, and then burp. Completely shot, dude. Completely shot. It's funny though, and this could, I'm sure, just keep building, but you still are showing bullish divergence just a little bit on the MACD, just a little bit, but barely, dude. It's almost like Class C bullish divergence, which is very weak. But either way, man, velocity trend been going on really since, you know, August of 2016. Okay, the best way we can, you know, use this channel. Anchor point 1 and 2 on the bottom, and then just 3, 4, 5 on the top. Okay. So we'll see though, man. We'll see how this plays, MK. But yeah, man, you're starting to get to those really nice fib levels. good eye, though. I think this is probably the best way to fib it. Okay. So 190 might be a very nice low risk area to scalp to get the nice swing to the upside, but make no doubt that this could very well be a retrace just to make common retraces to make a lower high than your previous highs and to break down again. Okay, so no telling, but I think tomorrow's insane, right? Tomorrow's like the midterms market. It's like a overall market earning play. Like you just flip a coin, man. See how it goes. See how the market responds to it. Probably going to be inverse of what we think, right? Skyward, no, we're not kings yet. I know everyone's getting impatient. Most people are just quitting. Skyward, man. Thanks for the 178 people tuned in between Twitch and YouTube. Y'all are amazing. Right. Hey, Uni Boy, thanks for the follow on Twitch. The Jesus Man. Alex McKeon says, sup peeps, rainy day here in Australia for you. Hey man, I got some like tornadic weather coming my way tonight, so it'll be interesting to see it all play out, how it goes, how nasty it gets here. Okay, so it's just kind of a big significant weather thing that we're going to be dealing with soon. Kind of looking forward to it. I love bad weather, just because I love weather, period. But you know, sunny weather is kind of boring. It's just like, you know, no activity. Low pressure systems are the best. What's up, Joe Dial? You sold all your XRP? All of it? For Bitcoin Cash around an hour ago? Not necessarily, man, because, you know, Bitcoin Cash just had a 100% retrace. I mean, it went from $400, literally, all the way to $600. Do you see, you understand what I'm saying? On October 30th, that's less than a week ago, Joe, we were at $400. As of yesterday, we were at $600. I don't know if it's a good idea to be going in on Bitcoin Cash after a $200 swing in less than a week at the top. We're currently seeing $5.59 right now. High risk, very nebulous returns at this point on Bitcoin Cash. Right? That kind of move right there, you're going to retrace probably more than that. What happens if Bitcoin tanks? And you're going to be holding the bag big time. I believe it is rather risky. Okay. What's up, Lucas, man? Mr. Selecki, XRP's been bullish since that breakout, though it is down sloping and it's price action. Dude, that's expected and that's healthy, and that's what you need for long-term trend reversals. All right, you need to have the price action Ripple's been having. It's been wonderful, man. Dude, we fell to the 1618, or excuse me, the 618, the 62% retrace. That is a common retrace. People accumulated stupid amounts of Ripple at that price. That lets you know we got a good chance to break into the upside to higher prices soon on Ripple. What's up, E-Ren? E-Ren, I'm not sure what you mean. You ask every day about Agi and just to mention XLM to BTC. What do you mean? Shaving at 2,000 patrons? Huh. Anytime, okay, man. Just getting through chat, alright? Thanks, Princess Riley. Glad you made it. Thanks for stopping by. Maybe I'll stop by if you're streaming tonight or tomorrow or something. Matt Shaver kind of likes my beer. You only kind of like it? Jimmy Ragsdale is a poet and a singer. Oh my god. Thanks, Mr. Magoo. Mr. Cantomo, you're killing me, man. Hey, Elko Alex, glad you made it. Yep, XRP, we already looked at it for sure. Doing well. Nice, Mark. Glad to hear Bat's doing well still. Awesome, man. Let's go to the queues. On the queues, we broke out of that channel That nice velocity trend.
Sorry I missed the Halloween, Joe. I was bummed.
Hey, Matt, man, thanks for the 554 of crypto, man, of Ethereum, I believe. Man, it's all good, dude. That's unfortunate you did miss it, but hey, man, we had a ridiculous amount of fun. I was having some technical issues at the beginning, but it turned out to be a just wonderful, wonderful show. So, either way, man, I'm glad you're here now, okay? And thank you for all the support, and love you, show, all the time. Thank you, man. So, yeah, I just saw like two converging down-sloping trend lines on the Qs, and look what happened with the bullish divergence. So you have three coinciding variables: bullish divergence on the MACD and RSI, 1 and 2, and then you had the falling wedge. So we broke it, but doing nothing, unable to break the 200-day moving average and the 20-day moving average. Okay, so you're just back testing that trend line that was once a resistance is now support. And it will be interesting to see if we hit target. We already hit the 382, so that's you could reverse your price action downside as much as you want at that point, right? You hit those retrace zones, all bets are off. Can do anything you want. Okay, trades fail, wedges fail to hit the 50%, 618 all the time. So I'm just uncertain if the Qs will break back to the upside, hit these targets 173.82 and 177.03. I just don't know. And how do we not know, man? Because it's like, dude, we have the midterms tomorrow. That's like a huge event, and that could catalyze big moves to the upside downside. All right, so just brace yourself. Midterms are coming tomorrow. So the Qs fell out of that velocity trend we had been in since January, February of 2016. So significant development on the Qs. Trying to retrace right now from that swing high up here to the major swing low from October 30th. All right, October 30th, we got down to prices back from May, so most of the year's gains wiped out in just about 3 weeks. 6 months of gains gone. Whew. That's the rug pull. That's how it happens. It happens real fast. Okay. God, these guys are so annoying out here. People doing my card. I don't even know why they're doing it anymore. I can put PSX on the list. Nick, okay. Talking about Phillips, right? Phillips 66. Unless you're talking about some random AS coin. If you are, I will not look at it because it's non-trading. None of this weird tribal crap. Hold on. Hey, Quark King. Prince Dry says she will be streaming tonight. See me then. All right. Cool. Yep, Apple looks pretty nasty indeed. For good reason, man. Guidance, iPhone sales, the guidance on that is down. It's their bread and butter. Cool, Nick. We got it, man. It's on the list. XRP is trying to break out right now. Yeah, it is, isn't it? I have an alert set up, so we hear that beep, man. We're going straight to the Ripple. Okay, we'll draw what we're doing. Yeah, Quark King, this seems about right. It's just there's a small edge for the bears. But it's not set in stone. Okay. CRISPR. You want to look at some CRISPR Foreo, man? Looks terrible. But I'm putting it on the list. Alright. Weird. Cool. Okay, let's go to Storm. Whatever. Can y'all hear this? Obnoxious leaf blowing? Let me know. Thanks. Okay, here you go. Here's Storm. Storm was a complete scrub from late April to October 6th. And something happened in that time. We started, well, at the end of this huge impulse, what do? We made lower lows. We started forming exhaustion, right? This is exhaustion, that slight falling wedge pattern. And as you could almost assume, we broke out of it. We broke out of it, man. We did it. Okay. So hitting that fib extensions from the swing high to swing low, we ran up and we hit the 1272 multiple times. Okay. So the trend might be reversing right now. It looks very good. Okay. Well, it's looking good for now. That's about right. Yeah. Okay, so our uptrend, new uptrend. Okay. Honestly, so there's multiple ways you could fib this. You could have really loose fibs. Okay, fibs for the channel that we broke out of. Swing high to swing low, you could run all the way up to 355 if the market allows it, dude. This is just common swing trading stuff. If the market allowed it, if Bitcoin wasn't just trash, we'd go from 355 to 516, if not higher. That is literally how this stuff works all the time. When you start reversing after breaking out of trends you've been in most of the year, a lot of the year, you can run up and retrace properly to make lower highs in your previous highs and then tank. Okay. But if people are scared, people are really scared and they say, hey man, I don't know about that. The market sucks. I'm just going to use another fib. I'm going to use this fib. I'm going to be conservative here. I'm going to fib my most recent swing high to swing low. Everywhere you can, you know, breaking out of the wedge, you could run up to the 382. XRP, baby, let's go. We could run between 190 and 248. 190 and 248. Let's go to it. Where is it? Okay, look at XRP real quick. It's not doing anything too crazy yet, but alert's getting hit. Why don't we go? I told you I would. Okay, yep, breaking this down sloping trend line again for the third time. Positive momentum's building, but the issue is you are overbought. Already at 72 on the RSI. Okay, already. Get rid of these fibs, not relative anymore. Okay. We could fib like this though. Swing high here, swing low. Where are we? We're right around that 50% retrace. That's where we failed the first time. Are we going to be able to break the 50% retrace this time at 50 cents? 50 cents is also extreme psychological resistance too. So not going to be easy to break 50 cents, especially on no volume. All right. So there you go. I'm going to set up another alert just higher than the 50% retrace. We're going to see how that goes. Okay. Whatever, man. We're thirsty. We're thirsty for volatility in this market. Up or down, we don't care. Just give me some volatility. Whew. Sweet Iran. Gotcha, man. You hear no leaf blowers? Jalen, thanks, man. Eggs Benedict, yeah, man, Eggs Benedict and then poached eggs are amazing, but I guess Eggs Benedict is poached eggs, right? I think you normally have just like a muffin, English muffin, and maybe some salmon or other meat with the poached egg on top of that, and that's your Benedict. Good, I'm glad to hear it, Cody, man. No one can hear the leaf blow. That's amazing, dude. Love this mic. Layla Jefferson lawnmowers. She just used the snowblower. Wow. I don't know. Here I am wanting a snowblower, right? And not a leaf blower. What's up, Caesar, man? You missed me, man? Missed you too, dude. $5.89. Everyone's screaming $5.89. Oh my god. Do I think people will anticipate balked by buying Bitcoin, and Bitcoin will avoid a breakdown? I don't know. Didn't someone just buy like 133,000 Bitcoin last week or something? Can someone debunk it? Someone said it got debunked. There's so much fake news. I don't even know anymore. Can someone give some verification if that really was bought, 133,000 Bitcoin, please? Thanks, because that's extremely significant. It did, Nils. I'm just behind on chat. What's up, Stuart XRP? Good to see you, man. Alright, Miss Shaver, man. For sure, dude. Philip can hear the blower because he's a Jedi. You're probably controlling the leaf blower itself, Philip, then. Alright. Blockchain Band, I'm glad you are enjoying the music. Hey, cryptography currency news. Glad you made it. 133,000 to a Binance wallet. Brainwaves. No, it was moved. So it wasn't bought, it was just moved, right? Okay. God, Zooks, man. Thanks, dude. Alright, so no big deal. Okay. Fake news, pretty much. Okay, OMG. Let's go to OMG. OMG, another one of these, like, Storm and a few others that are, like, shifting momentum after 6+ months of selling, being trash, right? OMG's continuing to run to the upside. Why? I mean, dude, let's go to the daily and let me show you why. Okay. This was a trade setup. Okay, this is a trade setup for Patreon. We've had it for a while. What the heck? Hold on. Sometimes this happens. I have to descale. Alright, you were in a downtrend since May. Early May. Like the beginning of May, late April. You've been in a downtrend, just like the rest. Altcoin Ice Age. You lost all your value. Everything. From December of 2017 to the top. Wiped out. Like everything else for the most part on the market. So what was going on that gave us reason to believe we might have a possible low risk, high reward opportunity? Who cares if it craps out and fails? I'm not going to like not say this is not low risk just because it might crap out. Dude, that's like not how it works. So you had a critical horizontal line support from December 7th, 2017. That's one. That's one variable. What else did you have? This entire bearish move down. You showed bullish divergence. So much of it. You see the green, right? The lower levels of negative momentum every single time we made lower lows. And so then we just kept showing it, and then we finally hit that critical support. And then RSI, towards the end, when the falling wedge, which is another coinciding variable that is bullish, a falling wedge after an impulse down is exhaustion. When we started that, we then formed the RSI daily bullish divergence. 4 coinciding variables right there, giving reason to believe that you would have a great opportunity here, low risk, for potentially a very nice run to the upside. And we're getting it. We're working on it. It's just slow going, man. It's just low volume, not very volatile, and we're just patiently waiting. Okay, swing trading is what happens. Okay, so that's OMG on the daily, significant time scale. All right. Yeah, ERG, we actually looked at XRP. We always look at XRP at the beginning of the show. And we also look at it at the top of the hour. So we'll be looking at it again in just 7, 8, 10 minutes or so. All right. Bitcoin longs are growing, Tomcat. Thanks, man. Yeah, I think we looked at the Bitcoin shorts chart yesterday. No, we looked at it a couple days ago or something. Whatever. All right. Yeah, that's right, Matt. Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's go on OMG. Because, I mean, we talked about targets, but, you know, I don't think you care about targets, right? No one cares about targets. All right, let's go to QKC on the 4 hour. zoom out. Okay, so pretty much for the lifespan of Quark coin, it was in a downtrend until September 2nd, and then something happened. We continued to make higher lows. We made higher lows than our previous lows, and then we began an uptrend that started around, you know, September 13th and ended October 13th, 14th. Right? So we had a 1 month long uptrend on QKC, and once we and look how it all ended. It all ended with bearish divergence on the RSI. The MACD had it, but then we ran up again, stayed irrational longer, but the RSI was the thing that told us there was the canary in the coal mine that helped us see we were screwed. And then after that, we had the lower high than our previous high, which is another indicator you might be screwed. And since then we broke out, we lost so much of our gains, but we're soon approaching. Look what we're doing. We're soon approaching that 635 area on QKC, the very bottom of the upsloping channel. So possibly a low risk area. We showed all this bullish divergence, but it didn't matter. We just kept selling, had RSI and MACD bullish divergence, and then just disregarded it both. We just kept selling, just like whatever, man. Rational market's kind of irrational, but swing low from September 12th to the swing high. We are now just below that 618. Your common retrace zone, remember? Between 679 and 844. We're at 652 right now. So below the common retrace zone. If this bottom trend line of the equidistant channel doesn't hold.
Is that a joint?
TCNNF please. Also, thoughts on how tomorrow's elections could impact weed stocks?
Yeah, we'll look at TCNNF. Weed man, thanks for the 420. Probably gonna be affected. You know, the whole market's gonna be affected. So if pot stocks are high risk and speculative, normally those type of markets get hit the hardest when bad things happen, right? So be careful if things go bad, right? Probably have more potential for bad things than good things for pot stocks, just based on its nature, the nature of what it is. It's a certain sector of a market, a subsector. Okay, so it's risky stuff, and risky stuff gets killed when there's uncertainty. All right, so thanks again, man. But we'll look at that right after Quark coin. Actually, we're gonna look at the local on the 8s, and then we'll look at it right after the local on the 8s. Good. So again, low risk area is upon you. It's 635. You don't hold that. 561. You can't hold that. 492. If you can't hold that. 412. At that point, your trend's probably over. Very good chance. Okay, so that's it, man. You know, the bullish divergence completely laughed at and disregarded. And you keep breaking down. But you know, either way, whatever you want to say, this could keep building. But ultimately, from this channel, you're still going to have bullish divergence no matter what, I think. So RSI completely gone, no more. You're oversold, very oversold. 26 on the RSI. Haven't seen it that bad since September 12th. Okay, so month and a half. Okay, that's it, man. Low risk areas down here, but it can crap out, keep going, whatever. All right, man. Now it's time for your local on the 8s. Go to Bitcoin. All right, man. Alright, so, you know, man, people can make the argument we have upsloping stuff. We actually have an anchor point now that would look pretty good, probably having an upsloping channel. But I don't know, man. Impulse up and then just have downsloping movement after the impulse. That's why I'm choosing it like that. I'm including everything after the chop, right? Or after the impulse, all the chop after the impulse. That's why I have it like this. Okay, and it's just signifying higher lows than our previous lows. And that's just all consolidation right here. We're consolidating, and I just really like the higher lows. Now I know we're not getting higher highs, but man, we've seen some stuff like this before. I'm not kidding. Let me see if I can find it, dude. Where was it? Where was it, man? Yeah, because I don't even think I was looking at Coinbase. I was looking at Bitfinex. It was even further back. Yeah, dude, it was back here, and I had. Let me see if it still works. No, it's not it. I think we had like a wedge of some sort we had plotted here a long time ago. Yeah, this was it. This was it, dude. I remember it like a dream, dude. Remember it like yesterday. Okay, so you want to see some similarities of what happened before the largest short squeeze in the history of Bitcoin. I know MK remembers. This was Viking night. We hit 3,000 subs on the other channel. Remember that, MK? Remember this beautiful falling wedge pattern? Oh my god, man. Remember what we did? We broke out of it on no volume on the weekend. It was an exhaustion flag, remember? Just a little scrubby exhaustion flag. We smelled a rat. We knew we were screwed. We broke down. What did we do? When we broke out of this downsloping resistance, we then broke down, back tested as support, showed a bear pole bear flag, but the weird thing about it was right next to us, we made higher lows than our previous low, right? And that's what we just kept extending it on. This flag continued on and then broke to the upside, right? High volume, ran, okay, all the way up to 10,000. So just giving similar stuff, just looking at it, I'm like, dang, this is very similar to stuff we saw back in April, early April. I mean, seriously, man, it's like, yeah, we broke out downsloping resistance, we broke out on no volume on the weekend, and then, you know, impulse sideways, broke down, back tested, held, and now that higher low than your previous low, Just things to think about, right? MK members, that's right, dude. Well, Canopy growth stock, Mr. Magoo, went insane today. Had some of the highest gains on the market. It's crazy. What's up, Caldeer, coming in from Germany? Glad you made it. Sorry, turn my music just a little bit. It's kind of loud. Yeah. Thanks to the 189 people tuned in between Twitch and YouTube. Glad y'all are here. Just looking currently at Bitcoin. All right, back testing that equidistant channel as support. So we've broken out. We're holding outside of it, and that's it. Sweet. Go back to Ripple real quick, because Ripple, I'm sure people are in here because they care and want to know what's happening. Ripple is on the cusp of breaking down sloping consolidation. We've been in since September 22nd. Okay, we've been holding. Hold on. All these Russian spammers on my YouTube channels. I need to turn off my. Oh, Alex Cobb commented. Awesome, dude. Crap, man. Okay, good. Notification. I'm just trying to do it just for streaming. Turn off those. Anyway, just right there at the cusp of a break to the upside would be tremendous. I do declare. All right. So, yeah, man. Let's see what we can do here. All right. Could look at it like that. Could get rid of the small channels and just have one large upsloping channel. We have anchor points now. We have new anchor points again. All right. So, yeah, man, break this. I got an alert set up. If we can break it, maybe we'll start getting some volume. The volume should come in breaking this downsloping resistance, man. This is a completely valid channel that we've been in for a while. So, you should expect higher prices on Ripple based on the price action and the amount of time of consolidation. 61%, 62% retrace after this huge move up. That's wonderful, man. That is so good for the chances of us having a long-term sustained uptrend for a while. I mean, seriously, man, that's like how all this is supposed to work. So you're doing the right things. Ripple's actually doing the right things it needs to do technically to be Kangs. All right, man. Remember this downtrend we were in? We're out of it on stupid volume, and we're staying out of it. And now we're on the verge of breaking that downsloping resistance we've been trying to get to for a month now. Okay. That's it, man. I'll Ripple. Let's go to TCNNF. True Leave Cannabis Corporation. Go to the daily. Can't remember. Can't even use the daily, can I? What was I having to do this? Oh my god, dude. The falling wedge played out. Sweet, man. The falling wedge. Alright, we broke out of the falling wedge. Ran up at the 786. So target was hit between the 50%, 1330, and 1455. That's it, man. What'd we do today? Well, we gapped up. Opened the day at 1631 and then just fell all the way down to the lowest low of 1082. Are you kidding me? The insanity of TCNNF. Hey man, falling wedge. We talked about the targets last time you asked about this weed, man. What were they? 1330 and 1455. And we got a size 1633. It just was a gap, man. Look out. You lucked out playing this wedge if you did. Okay, but either way, man, sold off and closed the day at $12.05. So that's it, man. Who thinks the market's bullish, Derek, man? I mean, like, the tumult that's been going on with the stock market is making people think it's not bullish anymore. Fireworks. Oh, we hit 100? 100 likes? Sweet, man. Thanks, Jill. Boom. Fireworks. We did it, man. Thank y'all. Seriously. Yes, Urge. I'm holding Bitcoin and alts. Got some wild news yesterday. You're gonna be a dad? Dude, oh my god, man. Matt's gonna be a dad. Congratulations, man. Fan-friggin-tastic. He's got to go to the grocery store for the baby mama. Alright, man. Well, she's priority number one with that baby, man. Yeah, we can look at Kron. I mean, I can put Kron on the list, right? Sweet. Whoa, dude. That was scary, red, man. Alright. Sure, got the right chart. We'll move on. Alright. Zcash. This is Jules's favorite coin. His favorite Beanie Baby. Alright. Here you go. This is Zcash. Disregard great FOMO stuff. What happened to my mouse? Okay. Disregard this craziness. Look at the normalization of the price action. Down sloping channel you've been in. Truly since February and January. This is just like Ripple. Okay, this is just like Ripple's channel, pretty much. Alright, what happened? We started forming a falling wedge pattern. We broke out of the falling wedge pattern. We're making higher lows than our previous lows. A target from swing high to swing low. Target would be between 149.53 and 181.32. The primary target's 165.43. So patiently waiting on Zcash to do its thing and make its way up there. Okay, so that's it, man. Shift in momentum. You know, the lower lows, the lowest low, and now higher lows. Our previous low, and now higher lows again. So again. We have broken the 75% trend line of the equidistant channel that we had been failing to break July 26th and September 27th. We're out of that now. And we are soon approaching the top trend line of our channel, equidistant channel. Okay, so here's our retrace zone. This is where we're expecting price action to go, assuming Bitcoin doesn't just destroy itself. Okay, that's it, man. That's it. I wish it was more complex. I've already charted this. We've analyzed it. We're just making progress on price action. New candles every day. All right. Sucks. I think he already left, so yeah, BG. I think people are behind on the show or something. So yeah. Anyway, how can you argue with the beauty? I mean, isn't this something you just want to print out? MK, you want to print out the Zcash equidistant channel being so amazing and so perfectly lined up like ripples? Just so nice, man. Jalen, I've been good, man. Been good, just living the dream. Trying to, you know, one day at a time, I guess, right? I'm trying to continue investing in myself and, you know, juggle all this craziness that goes on every day in my world, all right? Jalen, I know you've been busy, man. All right, we got any? I know you just, you know, as soon as you give me that XRP, man, I'd be truly, truly grateful. All right, I know you're busy though. Go to PSX. Try something new. Phillips 66. Let's go to the daily. Maybe let's go to the weekly. Screw it. Dude, this thing. Not gonna end well, and it didn't end well. It's already destroyed. Tough, man. This one's tough. Okay, because you went sideways for so long, right? Got some strong support there. I think what happened was you had a channel and you broke out of it. See, it was something like this, man. Probably, and then you broke it. Yeah, you like broken out of it. You broke out of it initially up here. And here you go, man. Just another sign, another thing, like weekly. Check your weekly on these high flyers, okay? You had all the reason in the world to believe how screwed you were on PSX, man. I mean, you have no one to blame but yourself if you didn't check this and see how terrible it was. And so even if the MACD was tough, right? You only had 1 week to make a decision, right? You had one form of bearish divergence on the 1 week. One positive histogram week. The RSI set you free, man. The RSI was coinciding high on price, all-time high on price, lower levels of relative strength on a significant time scale being broken out of a channel, this little channel you were in, all right? And other people could argue, okay, we'd try. I mean, like, really, I don't think we can, man. You'd have to, like, literally use the top. Like, you'd have to do this now. Pretty decent respect, but not really. Alright, so, like, whatever, man. This actually uses everything, okay? And the way it lines up actually kind of perfectly. So this kind of probably is at anchor point 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7, bottom and top, right? And you get some 25% respect. So I don't know, man. You had all this bearish divergence in the world on the weekly. Okay, so you just like fell through the channel, and you're bouncing on the 25% trend line of the equidistant channel that we respected and regarded as support multiple times. Okay, so fell below the 20-week, the 50-week MA, well above the 200-week, which is down at 87 bucks. We go to the daily, sure. Okay, so here you go, man. Again, the daily RSI bearish divergence was there. Not so clear on the MACD. There was actually slight bullish convergence. But dude, you're right at that double top area, right? So we had that uptrend. We broke out of it briefly and tanked. So start trying to get this perfect. Let's relax.
Too late to short on natural gas. Long live XRP.
Hey, Pablo, thanks for the 333 repeating, of course, man. We'll take a look at it at this. All right. What's that? And yeah, probably. I mean, it's not even about, is it too late? Not to say it's going to drop, not going to drop more. I'm saying like probably a high risk or just nebulous return. Okay, so yeah, downtrend. You've been in a downtrend since May 21st, or I guess, right? And it all ended August 2nd. Okay, you've been lower highs ever since then. Okay, so yeah, that happens. Uptrend. You're an overall uptrend. All right, and now you have broken down, and you're in a bear trend. In an uptrend, right? So fibbing. Really, I mean, you could just, we don't even know. I think this is probably major swing high to swing low at this point. We've retraced over 23% of the way, but you can see how weak it is. We're just doing nothing, right? Absolutely nothing. You retraced probably 30%, 34% of the way, and you've crapped out. But you're still trying to hold this 25% trend line of the equidistant channel, right? You're still trying that. So it could run up some more, maybe, but you're probably going to stall out at 106 if you do get any higher. And then at that point, you're probably going to make lower lows than your previous lows. That weekly divergence was very, very important. You can't disregard that, dude. You can't. You just can't do it, man. Really, you had triple RSI bearish divergence, right? On the weekly. You hit high, higher high, and then highest high. So it was just like this, man. Like, good God. All right, sweet. There's your Phillips 66. Hope that helped. Whoever asked, you are welcome. Is the volume low on the stream? You're cranked up and you can barely hear me? What? I don't think so, man. XRP alerts? No, oh, well, we got it. I'm still waiting. 50 cents, Benito, is like the insane psychological resistance as well as a 50% retrace resistance too. So it's a lot. It's gonna be tough to break 50 cents. So, oh, it's Johnny, man. Johnny's my Icelandic brother, man. Okay, we are Vikings together, man. Good to see you, dude. How you faring up there? The weather getting cold, dude? Let us know. Heck yeah, man, Shaver, man. Glad you're here, dude. Thanks to the 161 people still tuned in between Twitch and YouTube. Arlo, no, we've not looked at VET. I mean, I can put it on the list. And we're going to look at natural gas next. Make sure I got this right. Well, it's not. So we've got natural gas futures. If you look at natural gas AS, right? sure. Let me look. What ticker were you wanting to see with natural gas, Pablo? Man, let me know. Because there's several things we could look at. We could look at futures, or we could just look at an ETF. All right, whatever. Just let me know. Thanks. What's up, Crypto W, man? What tune is this, Bitcoin Jesus man? Mood Freak is the artist, and then it's called Far From You. There you go. Volume's good? Okay, awesome. Congrats on what, Donnie Kelly? Congrats on what? Alright, sweet. CRISPR. We're going to look at CRISPR. This has to be it, right? Hey, nice head and shoulders, right? Beautiful, beautiful slanted head and shoulders pattern, right? Just looking back at it, right? Here's your neckline. Fantastic. Your left shoulder. Right shoulder. Measure move of this pattern. 2288. Not at target yet. There's your target. There it is, 2472. All right. I don't know why it bugged out right there. Okay, sweet. We could fib too, right? Sure, we could fib, man. Low slow to the highest high, 8618. Nice little bounce today, but who cares? This is the weekly anyway, so weekly, you're showing a little bit of bullish divergence, just a little bit, barely any though. But it's there, it's Class A, Strong's form, just ever so slight. So let's see if we can hit target, which is the 786 fib node. Makes plenty of sense. Why does it make sense? Why does our measure move make so much freaking sense? Because look, there's nothing here. There's no support looking. This twig and thatch, man, your support is down from January 2017 levels down to the 786. That's where it is, man. This is support. It's your first level of support. Us not making it here would make no sense. Why we would not fill this gap with candle closes, right? And why we wouldn't run down to more formidable levels of support in such a nasty correction that we're in. Okay, so just slanted head and shoulders pattern, standard with our target of 2472 on the weekly. All right, that's CRISPR. What more is there to look at? You know, we can look at the daily, I guess, and try to make more sense of this. Yeah, sure. You could say we're in a channel too. We're in a downtrend, down channel, down sloping channel. All right, easy, man. Easy stuff. Oh yeah, is that a wedge? Yeah, maybe. So more so a channel though. What are these freaking touch points you get, dude? On both sides. It's ridiculous. Okay. That's it on your CRISPR. Extremely nice levels of bullish divergence we show on the daily, but you know, we broke to the upside. Broke to the upside, we had it on both oscillators. Yeah, hold on. Yeah. Okay. And you even had it here, right? Another form. So daily was showing impending price action reversal to the upside, but I'm sorry to say that your target has not been hit on this extremely amazing looking slanted head and shoulders pattern that has played out, confirmed the breakout. All right, below the 200-day moving average, 50 and 20. Well, we just broke back above the 20 today. That's it. That's it, man. See you at 24.72. All right, let's see, Pablo, what we can do. This is it. All right, Pablo, man. Sure. Actually, I don't know. I don't know, man. Let's see. Okay, equidistant channel is all we got going on. Kind of range bound, but it's all slightly down sloping still, right? Short term. You broke some sort of a pennant triangle. Definitely a symmetrical triangle, right? So if the symmetrical triangle was played out at the upside, 462 is the target you could expect, right? You very well could expect that. The thing is, we just started. I mean, on nice volume, on the breakout, right? Elevated levels of volume. We so you could think right now on the daily we're making bearish divergence, right? High, higher high, lower levels of positive momentum. Just remember, we are not done. We've begun to build our positive momentum. We could continue building this and making higher prices. So, fibbing, swing high, swing low. Right at that 50% retrace, right? We've had so many struggles, Pablo, man, getting above this. We can't do it, man. We can't sustain prices above it, right? So tough to say, man. Tough to say. Going short here, it could go a heck of a lot higher if it wants to break that $3.54 range, which we are not. With third time, we have failed. Okay. Hope it helps, man. But you see, we can truly see we broke a triangle that we had been starting to develop since November of 2016. Man, do you understand? Pretty big deal. Pretty significant. Large triangle, well-developed triangle. Volume's pretty good though on the breakout. It's okay, but I'm not certain if we have any kind of confirmation. It's good 4 hour, I guess, right? Looking beautiful on the 4 hour, right? There you go, man. You did break out. You're just impulse up. And consolidating up sloping, right? Right at that 50%. Very, very overbought on the 4 hour, 75. I mean, you could get a short-term breakdown, right? Short-term, since you're so overbought on the 4 hour. But on the daily, it looks like we continue building positive momentum and making higher prices, right? I see no sort of break, hook, and go. All right. So we got no confirmation on this breakout, Pablo. None. Just a break to the upside. That's all we got. So back to your daily, man. If you want to play around, man, look, and again, tomorrow is midterm elections, so be careful with these commodities, right? No idea how they're going to respond, okay? Getting colder, Johnny man. Does like what happens though? Like when it gets like really, really tundra, winter has come cold. Is this you still going out in the boat and stuff, Johnny man? Does the weather ever affect your schedule and how you do things? What's up, Miss Taxi Driver? Glad to see that you're catching the live stream. Fantastic. Hey, Jacob Schultz, man, good to see you. Well, Miss Taxi Driver, I'm glad you're you made it. Okay, I'm glad you made it. Yeah, you just don't know, man, Pablo. Let's do what is it? 2 years, man. 2 years.
The Dingatings of McTitterbang went to the land of Stobanga Bay.
The Dingabangs, Tits McTits. Thanks for the Litecoin. The 385 of Litecoin. And the McTitterbang went to the land of Shebangabang. Heck yeah, much love. Alright. You're 20 years old, Jacob Schultz. DX. Johnny's at sea right now and always at sea no matter what. Crazy man. Friggin' I'm sure you see some awesome stuff out there, man. Who will I vote for, Mr. Schaffer? Put me on the spot, man. Hey, look, Jordan G, our boss, the entire stream is 808 life left. Will we have a new boss, or is he the final boss of this shit? Really? The final boss? Been live for an hour, 31 minutes, and that we've looked at 14 charts. Looked at 14 charts this show. All right. Let's go to Cron for MK. Sim triangle, ran up. Bearish divergence, oh my god. MK, we hit the 886 at 655 and we bounced. But what are we doing, MK, right? What are we even doing? We're just making proper retrace. Look, MK, with no volume. You had some bullish divergence, and that's probably the reason why you broke to the upside. Add a critical fib node on the daily. There's no reason to believe this thing's done. Okay, no reason to believe it's done yet. Now, what we can do, since we found the 886, we can see our retrace. How far we retrace from this swing high? 236. We could run up to $9. Okay, man, $9 or $9.79, $10, 55 cents, whatever. But it just looks so bearish, right? Impulse down on high volume, and then you're breaking to the upside. You know what? 5 days in a row, but it's just such small gains on such little volume could easily get taken out, right? So I don't know, man. I'm still skeptical about the 886 right there. Okay, but you're back to where chop is and stuff, supports, whatever. Daily, yeah, daily bullish divergence for sure. Yeah, we got the daily bullish divergence, and we broke to the upside. We're already starting to let it play out. But again, even with daily bullish divergence, a lot of times what will happen is when big corrections, rogue pulls happen, moves down like this, you run up, you hit the 382, 50%, 618, and then you make a lower high, and then you break down again to lower lows. Right, even with the bullish divergence, right? Because it is impending price action reversal, but to the upside, how high? Unknown. But yeah, I mean, like, if one wants to play an equidistant channel, this is the lowest risk area down at like $6, $6 to $6.50, right? So, thanks, Jacob, man. RSI, Pablo, isn't it like the worst ever or something? Yeah, it's true, MK. But just remember, the targets would just be the 382 conservatively and the 50%. Right. All right. What was it? at the short chart. We can look at someone wanted. Hey now, let's go to vet to BTC. Why not? Right. Well, there you go, man. Look, man, you're just showing all this bullish divergence the whole way up, man. Just higher levels of relative strength every single time you made lower lows. Okay, we finally got a pop to the upside, but what are we doing? And from a swing low down here to the swing high, we've retraced 61.8% away. Your last common retrace of the retrace zone, right? This is it, man. This is your common retrace zone. You're down right around it, showing all this bullish divergence at the common retrace zone ends, where it ends, right? And you're showing the price contraction down sloping, the larger wedge and the smaller wedge, right? Two different forms of down sloping price contraction, and you have broken out of the channel, okay, the equidistant channel, anchor point 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You're out of it now. Volume came in to break us out of this channel. Weird. But if that was the case, man, we could fib. I don't know if we need targets yet, but I guess we can. Remember, 618 is where we're possibly reversing our price action. The loose fibs, the decent fibs. I mean, this is how it works, man. Like, this is a huge channel we've been in. We broke out of it on okay volume. Second largest level of volume we've seen since, you know, September. All right, so you're still making lower highs in your previous highs, so make no mistake that this could just crap out and we could just keep on making lower prices. Then we have to adjust our channel, whatever. But if all things went well, barring no acts of God, between 201 and 228, very possible if this thing wants to run, but we don't know, man. We don't know. This thing's just been in a nasty bear trend, downtrend, man. All ushered in that late July area. We went from 326 sats all the way to the low of 101 sats in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Lost all this value. Ran up, rising wedge, broke out, hit the measure move, and have been selling off ever since. What's up, David, man? Glad you're here. Okay, show's dead. Alright, whatever. Chat's dead. Got one message in like 5 minutes or 3 minutes. So, alright, looked at like 16 charts. I don't know what you want. I mean, like, what is considered a good show? Productivity, doing tons of requests for free for y'all. I mean, that's like what I'm doing, right? So, we did it, and now chat's done, right? Y'all are done. Y'all are satisfied, I guess. So, I'll just be back tonight. Right? Whatever. I'll be back. Till next time, respect to the TA.